Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for a little francophonic fun and fury as we prepare to thwart an alien abduction in Quebec City, Canada in XCOM, The Long War. And how is it that we know where we'll be heading today? Well, that would be because as we were flying over Quebec on our way out to Yellowknife to wrest another coin-operated laundry from the quarter-grubbing clutches of Exalt, we happened to spot the abduction in progress as we passed by. Which is a good thing, because Bradford and the boys down in the command center either didn't feel that the people of Quebec City were worth saving, or they were just too blind-ass drunk to notice that there was a problem. We didn't get a Houston, we have a problem, or a, hey, there may be some aliens in Canada, or even a, what the hell's going on down in Quebec? Nothing. I mean, they just completely ignored the activity altogether. And we don't have any idea what the hell Bradford and the boys could possibly have against the good people of Canada. I mean, they are our gentle neighbors to the north, the bringers of maple syrup, the Mackenzie brothers, and Rush. But whatever it is, I can assure you, Bradford and the boys, they're all getting written up, every last one of them. And that shit's going in their permanent file as well, because we simply will not tolerate that sort of dereliction of duty, especially when it comes to Canada. I don't care if it's because they were drunk, or because they have some sort of misguided nationalist discrimination, anti-Canadian sentiment rolling. Whatever it is, we will tolerate no excuses. Nobody fucks with Canada on our watch. Nobody. And we mean it. You leave Canada alone, aliens. If you want to fuck around, you bring that shit to Nigeria where it belongs. And we say that, of course, not because we have anything against Nigeria or its people, but because we're simply helpless to stop the aliens in Nigeria. I mean, I know we do have our headquarters there and the highest number of interceptors as well, but clearly history has proven that we can't do anything about the whole Nigerian situation. Canada, however, is a different story. You stay the fuck out of Canada, aliens. I'm telling you, this is your only warning. One and only warning. You stay the fuck out of Canada. Alright, so we don't really need to do any scanning. We really don't have time to do anything else but just go ahead and put a team together. So let's rally up the crew, head up north of the border, and start putting a little foot to some alien ass. So here we go then, making items available. Now this is an abduction mission, so we can possibly get away with a few of our less talented troopers, which we will probably try and do. We are going to take an arc thrower though, because we do want to try and do a capture, since this is a abduction mission. We're going to try and maybe bring back one of the aliens alive, which precludes us from taking Franklin Delano Roosevelt here. Old Franklin, as you can see, he has precision shot, which means he's a killer, not a disarm guy, so we can't really afford to take Franklin. And I think that means the only other sniper we have in our barn is Helen Delita Keller, right? Yeah, that's fine. Old Deadeyes herself will be going into battle for us, and despite the fact that the eyes are dead, that certainly does not slow Helen Keller's roll. She's got a 12 to 8 kill to mission ratio, which is a pretty damn solid output, and I will take it any day of the week. Because Helen Keller also probably has as many assists as John Stockton at this point. She doesn't always get the kill, but she's in there doing damage pretty much every time she pulls that trigger. Scope and a laser sight then for Deadeye. She's ready to go. We do want a gunner. There is a case to be made for taking probably one of our less talented gunners on this. Probably Marie Antoinette's a little slow. Would actually be a good mission for Antoinette. Mary Stewart, some capabilities. You know what? I think I would probably prefer Antoinette and Stewart on maybe a small UFO, something even a little less dangerous than this. We could go with Horatio Nelson or the Iron Lady Margaret Thatcher. You know what? Let's take the Hornblower. I don't think we've had him out in a while. Jane Sporty Austin, I know, went out on a medium UFO not too long ago. The Iron Lady's closer to level. You know what? Let's take Maggie T. Old Margaret Thatcher gonna go out there and hand out a few parliamentary procedural beatdowns for us. So we're gonna get her rolling. Let's give her a scope and a laser sight. That's got Maggie T ready to kick a little ass, and she's 50 experience actually from level. So yeah, this is definitively the right choice. Margaret Thatcher's going to be ready to do some solid work for us. I definitely want a medic. I don't think we probably need Joseph the Cleaner Lister. Who else do we have on medic duty? Anybody? Yeah, we got Ernie Shack. Is Shackleton it? We've got to get some more medics. We really need more medics. Elvis and the King are both in the hospital. Yep, they are. Yeah, we definitely have got to get some more medics. So Elvis and Jesus both in the hospital. That's not something you expect, unless you were, like, reading a tabloid, when that would completely be a subject of a tabloid article. Jesus and Elvis Presley spotted in infirmary in Houston, Texas. The kind of thing you would see. Dateline, Lexington, Kentucky. Jesus spotted healing Elvis Presley, he has been resurrected from the dead. Elvis and Jesus once again ride in the Kentucky hills. You can see that kind of thing. Battle scanner, medkit, laser rifle. Granny Shack's ready to go save a few lives. What else do we need here? We need an assault, we need a scout. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg hasn't been on a mission in a while, but if we're gonna go for the capture, Mitch is a little slow for capture duties. We have two faster scouts. Let's take Anne Frank on this one, actually. We're gonna go with little Annie. Not an orphan, of course. Well, I mean, she sort of maybe wound up an orphan if you count what happened to Anne Frank as being orphaned. I'm not sure that actually qualifies technically, but still. We're not gonna give her an arc thrower. She's got good speed. Battle scanner, arc thrower, ceramic plating, regular shotgun should be fine for Anne Frank. I would like to get her some... Oh, she has the ceramic plating. Never mind. I was gonna say we want to make sure and give her ceramic plating, but she's got it, so we're in good shape there. Excuse me? Why does Margaret Thatcher have an arc thrower? No. Margaret Thatcher needs a scope. What the hell Margaret Thatcher would be doing with an arc thrower? Clearly, she's getting a little aggressive in some of her social policies. Now she's just fucking randomly tasering people on the street. Be like, get off the National Healthcare Service, brand. Which also would be sort of counterproductive to her goal, since it seems like that would hospitalize more people than it would save from being on the public healthcare services, but I digress. Assault Trooper, yes, we want one, and that Assault Trooper needs to be really fast. This would actually be a solid opportunity for Michael Jackson. Mostly because we are going to try and go for the capture. Jackson is really quick. He's got a high foot speed. We can give him this laser rifle, and he can moonwalk us our way to perhaps, if there's a mutant on the mission, maybe our first alien grenade. And that's actually the only reason I'm taking this arc thrower. I really want to capture a mutant. I'll take anything else I can get an easy capture on. But if we can stumble across a mutant, we're really going to go out of our way to try and make that happen. Actually, let's do a battle scanner. And you know what? No, I don't like it. I'm going to do ceramic plating. Want to make sure Michael Jackson has to survive. The reason I'm giving him ceramic plating, there's definitely a non-zero chance if he goes up for a capture and misses, that ceramic plating could be the thing that saves his life. So let's just be abundantly cautious here. What else have we got? What else do we need? Sniper, gunner, medic, scout, assault. We could probably use an engineer for a little cover destruction. I'm comfortable with that plan. I think, who do we have available here? It's been a while since Marie Curie's been on a mission. Take Tesla. You know, Tomoe Gozen's only a Lance Corporal. Let's save the Madman and Madame Curie for maybe something a little more difficult. I think Tomoe Gozen will be more than enough to get us through this mission. So we're going to go for the laser rifle, HE grenades, tac armor. Little warrior Princess Gozen is ready to rock, roll, and kick some aliens right in their shriveled little testicles. I mean, they kind of are smooth down in that area, so if they have testicles, I guess they're probably like internal testicles, but, you know, I don't really want to speculate too much on the whole alien genitalia. Not really my area of expertise. More of a Dr. Valen thing, really. If you want to go ask her, I'm sure she knows. I'm actually considering taking Norman Borlaug. I don't know why. Well, you know, I hate myself. There is that. That could be the reason I'm considering taking Norman Borlaug. I'm also considering just taking a rookie. This is an abduction mission, though. If you know, I think rookies are probably henceforth going to be delegated exclusively to small UFO missions. I don't really want to take Norman Borlaug, though. He kind of sucks. And by kind of sucks, I mean he really fucking sucks. You know what? If I'm going to take a Rocketeer, let's just take J. Robert Oppenheimer. Let's go with the tried and true Rocketeer. Robert Oppenheimer we've taken out twice and have not really been disappointed either time. In fact, the J. Robert Oppenheimer gambit is the thing that suckered us into making Norman Borlaug even exist. Should have preferred to leave Norman Borlaug as a strand of DNA somewhere in a tube down in a laboratory, but fuck, we decanted him and now it's too late. So J. Robert, you gotta earn this one. I mean, because frankly, J. Robert, you fucking owe us the whole Norman Borlaug thing. I mean, that shit is your fault. You're carrying the weight of 2 Rocketeers now, so, you know, you better buck up and get with the program, son. Anyway, off to Quebec City. While you're up there, guys, if you could, maybe bring me back a couple pounds of pea meal bacon. I love that shit. And make it into some delicious bacon sandwiches.
Will be in Canada.
We just did this map.
Major city as the aliens move through the streets.
We just did this one.
We have to get a handle on this situation.
Yeah, well, we should be good at it by this time, Bradford. This is like the 4th abduction mission we've done on this map. Every single abduction seems to take place here on this map. Why is it? Was there some kind of like city planning thing where every major city that's just in North America all conforms to this same sort of T intersection? I'm beginning to wonder. It's like they couldn't afford to make their city unique or have any local flavor or color. It's just all fucking rubber stamped carbon copy of each other. Every city is the same. We also came in the shitty spot to spawn on the map. Delightful.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike one is clear.
So we do not have an abundance of cover. What the
Watch your
shit?
backs out there, people.
Oh, that's just a guy stuck to the ground with some green alien sludge. For a moment there, I was a little discombobulated. There's a meld canister right there. So we have no vision on the aliens. Quality firing positions are going to have to go to some of our more important troopers vis-a-vis namely, and other Latin phrases that don't necessarily apply or that I may have just used improperly. We're still doing it with Margaret Thatcher. We got to get Maggie T in a nice stable firing position. If she by chance spawns a pod, we wouldn't really have a problem with that. She didn't, so it's not a concern, but if she had, it would not have been an issue. Little Anne Frank does not have a... Oh shit, I thought Anne Frank had a battle scanner. She does not. She also does not have low profile, so we gotta be a little careful with Anne Frank, actually. Who's got my damn battle scanners? Ozen doesn't. Did we only bring one fucking battle scanner? We brought one fucking battle scanner. Well, that's just poor planning.
On my way.
Shit. So Ernest Shackleton, the only thing saving me from my own fucking stupidity is Ernie Shack remembering to bring a battle scanner. He's the one guy. It does stand to reason, though, that Ernie would know how to pack for a trip. I mean, that guy went to the South Pole like 5 times on 5 different missions. And sort of ran into trouble every single time. I mean, he knows a thing or two about salvaging a tough situation. I'm glad he's prepared, and I'm glad I brought him along. Michael Jackson, let's get you up here, actually. We're going to want you close to the front in case a capture opportunity arises. We will take it. And we need to get Helen Keller in a place where she's going to be able to offer strong fire support for the entire mission. Probably should have had Helen Keller where Ernie Shackleton is, but that's not going to happen. We're just going to dash her around and have her duck down behind the hood of this little green SUV-looking thing. Is that like a Saturn View or some kind of station wagon? It's like a Vauxhall Volt or something. One of those weird European wagons. Alright, so I guess we will have Anne Frank go firsties and head to this full cover then. This is likely going to generate a pod for us. Yeah, there we go. We got 3 floaters coming up. 3 floaters we can probably deal with, actually. Anne Frank even has some pretty quality shots. Yeah, let's go ahead and start things up. Annie, if you would, open up, little Annie Oakley. 5 damage in a hollow target is not, it's not an unreasonable start to our killing here. Helen Deadeye Keller only has 1 shot, but it is 1 good shot. We are going to take it. 70% at that guy hiding behind the cab. A very rare miss for Helen Keller. Wow. I'm a little nonplussed, Helen. I was not expecting that from you. Alright, so let's see if we can end this shit early. We're going to bring Tomoe Gozen up around here. We're going to have... Oh, it's going to grenade our meld canister. We don't want to do that. So instead of grenading our meld cancel? No, don't drop it on the meld canister, Tomoe. We don't want that. I want you to drop it right on that floater for me. There you go. That's what we need. Nice. Alright, so that guy's definitely going to have to move because that car is scheduled for destruction. 64 and 54 is not that good. Ernest Shackleton, I don't think, is even going to be able... We're actually in kind of a shitty spot here. I don't think Ernie Shack's even going to be able to get a shot. J. Robert Oppenheimer also can't... You gotta be fucking shitting me here, Oppenheimer. Now, I know a Shredder rocket can't destroy stuff, but this is gonna hit our own unit, so we don't really want to do that. Could we have him just blow up this bus station? Can you just blow up this bus stop and not... It's gonna scatter into the meld canister. It's gonna scatter into the meld canister. If I do this, it's gonna scatter into the meld canister. I'm gonna not do that. He has literally nothing else to shoot at. You have no other shots at all. God, I hate Rocketeers. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Why do I do this to myself? What the hell is wrong with me? So we're gonna have to waste a run and gun. I don't like this at all. This is not a strong start for us. Not at all. Popping that pot of Thin Mint is even worse, because now there's no way at all... Ugh, this fucking sucks. We have to kill everything now, or somebody's gonna die because of squad sight. We're not gonna kill everything, by the way. That's simply not gonna happen. We're gonna kill that guy, so we got that going for us. That one other fellow does have to move.
Roger.
Ernest Shackleton, I don't think is even gonna have a shot here. No, he's gonna get to go on Overwatch. That just leaves Margaret Thatcher. She only has one shot. She just has the one shot. She hit and didn't get a kill, but I mean, she took the shot she had, I suppose.
There now.
You can only hit 100% of the shots that you take. Steady your goddamn weapon, Oppenheimer, so that maybe next turn you can do something that isn't getting someone killed. This, yeah. So this is going to be a flank shot. Nope, he double moved because he didn't have cover. We got exceedingly lucky there. The fact that that guy had to cross a lot of open ground with no cover really fucking saved our ass. This floater is going to do what? Shooting at someone. Alright, so he's suppressing. That's actually not really a problem. This guy has got to move. He's going to take a shot at our... Yeah. There. Nope. What the shit? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's exactly what we were expecting, actually. So I'm glad we gave Anne Frank the armor, because it turns out it's probably going to wind up saving her life. We still got a lot of work to do, though. We got a number of aliens on the table, and not necessarily all the tools we're going to need to take them out. Alright, so Helen Keller, who can you see? Who can you shoot at? Who can you kill? You can almost certainly kill that floater. We may come back to that in a moment. Anne Frank is in a real terrible spot. This thin man, she could almost certainly destroy. Yeah, let's have Anne Frank take this shot. We would like to get a kill here, Frank. What is up with everybody coming up just fucking short? Come on, guys. You gotta give me better output than this. I'm one damage shy of the promised land. Well, actually, you know what that means. It seems to suggest that we would need better... You gotta be kidding me, Gozen. You can't fucking get to cover? Oh, I'm getting... Okay. The salt is real, folks. The salt has begun to flow. Oh, shit. She's dead. I forgot she was suppressed. Tomoe Gozen should be dead. She should just be dead. I did not deserve that. I deserved to lose that unit right there. Instead, we got excessively lucky. And the aliens learned a valuable lesson about suppression, I suppose. So let's have Iron Lady see if she can finish the floater. Flush, flush, down he goes. That gentleman is now down the drain, in a toilet, 100% out of the picture. Warlog. I hate Rocketeers. I hate them so much. Just, I don't even... You know what? I might as well not even brought you on the mission. I really... There was honestly no point in bringing you. You have brought literally nothing to the table, sir. Literally nothing. We may run and gun. Let's see what kind of chance Michael Jackson has, actually, from here. We're going to get the meld canister, so at least one positive thing came out of this. We did get the meld. 47%, honestly, is probably not good enough. Michael Jackson does not have close quarters combat, so we got to be very careful about what chances we take with Jackson. Let's finish this floater off. Can we flush too? It's the double flush from Helen Deadeye Keller. That floater was clinging tenaciously to our buttocks. Helen Keller put him out of his fucking misery. We do not even have run and gun, actually. So let's just go on Overwatch then.
I feel, Commander.
Ernie Shack, I want you to take up position where theoretically J. Robert Oppenheimer should be. I'm glad Robert Oppenheimer has brought so much to this mission. Hasn't even fired his weapon yet. Taking pokes. That honestly was sort of a lucky miss. We could have easily taken a hit there. Tomoe Gozen is clearly living on fucking borrowed time. The enemy is out for her blood. They want her dead, dead, dead. We could go for a capture. Assuming we can get this guy down to the appropriate level of health, we could try and fling a capture at the enemy. I hate you so much, J. Robert Oppenheimer. You're slow as dirt. You know, that's possibly my biggest problem with Rocketeers, is that they're just so fucking slow. Alright, so we're gonna have Anne Frank spring around here. She's gonna take a poke at this guy just to get the hollow targeting set for us. This is not gonna hit. 17%. Or Anne Frank could surprise us all by delivering one of the most remarkable shots in the history of the project. That also could happen. What's your chance like? Ernie Shack's 56. We won't even talk about J. Robert Oppenheimer, because honestly he doesn't really merit mentioning.
Yes,
We're gonna have Margaret Thatcher move at a dash. Let's see what Helen Keller can do here. You know, a 65% disabling shot. Let's try this, and if it works, we'll go in for the capture. That was a hit. It did no damage, but we did disable the weapon. So this thin man has nothing to bring to the party. Not a damn thing. And this is going to seem very strange, but I do have a plan here. I'm going for some Goldilocks damage on our thin friend here. I don't want to kill him. I want to do just right levels of hurting. Exactly what I needed, Gozen. Well, honestly, I actually kind of needed one more, but I'm not going to complain. You didn't fuck it up, so I'm not going to complain. Michael Jackson can't get there this turn. Honestly, that's fine. That is considerably less fine. That's real bad. Alright, well, we're not going to be fucking around with capturing a thin man anymore. I'm actually considering hunkering down here. Ernest Shackleton, you can only shoot at the thin man. Excellent. Now, we can't afford to fall back. Move it a dash, Oppenheimer. We're going to need that rocket. We can't afford to dash with Michael Jackson here because this guy is on Overwatch, and one hit from that Cyberdisc could easily take MJ out. So MJ's gonna hunker. It's the safe play. Oh, there are mutons. I'm glad we didn't get to capture. There are mutons as well. Would much prefer to capture one of these muton bastards. That's gonna be real hard to engineer, though. Is the Cyberdisc not popped? Oh, it's popped and moving. And shooting at Michael Jackson? Or throwing it's throwing a grenade. The grenade is basically expected. Holy crap! Michael Jackson! He moonwalked his way out of danger, did you see that? Holy shit, that was beautiful, MJ. That was less beautiful, of course, but the grenade thing, that was fucking remarkably done, sir. Hunkering down with the extra ceramic plating has kept Michael Jackson safe from what should have, in all honesty, been a very, very dangerous blow. Margaret Thatcher has the heat ammo. 64% is not that good. Can Oppenheimer do any? Yes, alright. Let's see how far this scatters. It's going to scatter 8 trillion miles, so I don't even really care. The one thing we know this will not hit is the thing that we're aiming at. Whatever. You got lucky, Oppenheimer. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. Helen Deadeye Keller's got to reload, which sucks, frankly. Alright, so we need to get Michael Jackson kind of out of danger. He's in a shitty spot. Tomoe Gozen is also very badly at risk. She's already hurt. 47% is probably not even worth taking. Get a grenade? No. I was going to see if she could get a grenade down on our muton buddy. Answer to that question is a resounding no. These are all squad sight shots. What's the one thing you can see without squad sight? Just the drone. Do we have anybody who could kill that drone? Ernie Shack, what do you got? Not very good. We want to get Michael Jackson the shit out of Dodge. And Frank, can you holo target the drone? You can. I think we have you maybe save. You can holo target him with a pistol, right? Yep, do that then. We're gonna have you save the shotgun ammo. Alright, that's fine. She actually hit that shot, I'd like to point out, just didn't get anything out of it. Tomoe Gozen has got to fall back. She is too badly wounded, we can't take a chance with her. We gotta get her to safety. So we want Gozen completely out of line of sight. Michael Jackson is likewise going to fall back, but for now we need him spotting. Ernie Shackleton, go ahead and kill this drone if you can. 61% is pretty reasonable. So of course Ernest Shackleton immediately fucking misses. That's the way things roll. 79% from Thatcher. Kind of need Margaret Thatcher working over the Cyberdisc though. You know what? We can't afford to do it. We gotta take the drone out. I don't want anybody to be able to see me. So, of course, everyone and their fucking dog is gonna miss it. Sometimes I hate you guys. Sometimes I sincerely hate every single one of you, individually, with power and motivation. We're gonna get swarmed now. We missed too many shots. We missed too damn many shots. The muton is just standing out in the open. That's some brazen shit. Even the aliens know we're fucked. Look at this. They're just running straight out at us, standing right out in the open. Probably 2 of us are sucking on some grenades here. Yeah, this guy's gonna whip a grenade at the... or possibly shoot at J. Robert Oppenheimer. Nope, this is a grenade then. Oh, a regular shot. Surprising. I was entirely expecting that to be a compound grenade. This guy's gonna go heal the Cyberdisc. Man, capture opportunities are very real at the moment. This is unexpected and interesting. What is going on, game? Why is this taking so long? What the hell's going on here? Oh, we killed a So credit that kill to J. Robert Oppenheimer. He actually killed that sectoid, not on purpose, which frankly is about the only way he was ever going to get a kill. He does not have, he has heat warheads, he does not have heat ammo. So we've got to shoot at the cyber disc. All right, J. Robert, justify your presence on the team here, buddy. You got to earn this one. That helped. I'm not gonna say that didn't help, J. Robert Oppenheimer. It did slightly help your position somewhat. We will come back to Helen Keller. She has the widest array of target opportunity. Man, I would love to get Anne Frank in a position to throw a capture for us. I realistically don't know if that's going to be possible, though. Alright, let's see what Margaret Thatcher, can you kill the cyber disc? You can't even see the cyber disc. We have no one else that can shoot at that cyber disc. It's just Helen Keller. Oh, nope, sorry, Tomoe Gozen can also shoot at the cyber disc if we wanted her to, which we kind of don't. We kind of want her throwing grenades at mutons. This car can't explode because it's already done its exploding for the day. So Gozen's going up and over. One of the mutons is in capture territory. They're just gonna goad me into... I can't say no. I know I'm not gonna be able to say no to it. I'm gonna try it. I'm absolutely gonna try it, even though it is the worst fucking possible idea. Let's shoot at the drone. I want the drone dead. This cyber disc is a real problem. It's gonna have J. Robert Oppenheimer flanked on our next turn. And there's honestly nothing we can do about it. I don't think we can do 7 damage to it. No. We could have Ernest Shackleton try and get a shot at it. I'm not sure. We would have to do something about the muton before we committed to that, however. Also, he is not going to be capturable. Not without leaving somebody to stand right out. Son of a bitch, I'm going to lose my capture attempt here. Alright, Anne Frank, I want you to try and capture this guy, but there's nowhere you can do it and also have cover. Michael Jackson is not quick enough. We blew up the one potential position you could have stood and had cover. We destroyed the meld canister. Ernest Shackleton could wing around and get a shot at the drone. Get a shot at the cyber disc. He's going to be about the only one who can. Get rid of the pistol, please. We need the shotgun on this one. And yeah, just kill him. God damn it. My salt levels here are becoming quite high. We can run and gun with Michael Jackson. So we could run and gun to like this corner cover, take a shot at the cyber disc, and then just hope that Ernest Shackleton can get lucky enough to finish it off. It seems like a terrible plan, but it's kind of our only plan, assuming we don't want J. Robert Oppenheimer dead. And to be honest, that's kind of a big assumption, because I, for one, wouldn't necessarily mourn J. Robert Oppenheimer too greatly. My position on Rocketeers is pretty goddamn well established at this point. This cannot critical. We may be able to get this done. That was remarkably good damage from the Michael Jackson shotgun. It's all going to be up to Ernest Shackleton in this shot. If Ernie misses here, we're probably fucked. So we're probably fucked. Yep, that's, somebody's gonna lose their life on this turn, and there's, yeah, it's gonna be Michael Jackson. He is still shooting through cover. So Michael Jackson was not killed, but his first time out of the barn, he was critically wounded. This really, oh, there was a Seeker, apparently, also hiding in the wings. Sure, okay, that makes sense. Well, Ernest Shackleton, this is entirely your fault. There's no one to blame for this but you, and, you know, J. Robert Oppenheimer. You could also blame J. Robert Oppenheimer. Because J. Robert Oppenheimer is also to blame. Margaret Thatcher gonna keep Helen Deadeye Keller out of the hospital. You know what? No, if we shoot a shredder rocket, we'll kill our own unit. Keller? 15%, huh? Probably not really good enough. Why don't you go ahead and study the weapon in the unlikely event there's another unit on the mission somewhere. And Frank doesn't have any ammo, so she won't be going over there to the rescue. It's just Ernest Shackleton and J. Robert here. And Ernest Shackleton is out of ammo, which I cleverly... You know what? Fuck you. Either you kill this guy, J. Robert Oppenheimer, or you die. This is your choice. Fuck you. You do this. You deserve this, frankly. You earn this. Either you kill that guy or you're dead. And if you get killed, it's nobody's fault but your own, and you fucking deserve it.
Chalk up another one.
You also took 3 damage from its exploding corpse. You know what? Go to hell, J. Robert Oppenheimer. Also, fuck Rocketeers. They're completely off the list. They are exclusively for terror missions from now on. I will not be taking them on anything but terror missions. They're worthless. Completely fucking worthless. Oh, I'm real salty. Real salty. We also did not get a capture that we desperately needed. Michael Jackson is now going to be suffering a will penalty, which, considering he's an assault, isn't a huge idea, but having him out of action for 37 days certainly isn't doing anybody any favors. Tomoe Gozen, wounded for 23 days, and J. Robert Oppenheimer, the guy who we're squarely pinning this entire clusterfuck on, managing to get himself a meager 10 days in the infirmary. What a goddamn fucking nightmare that was. That was just a big, steamy pile of shit right there. That's one of the sloppiest missions we've had possibly in the entire series. That was a train wreck, folks. A fucking train wreck. We're just lucky nobody died. Honestly, 2 people should have died. We should have lost 2 units on that. We really should have. Revive is trash. Smoke and mirrors is pretty good. We could have really used a smoke grenade on this mission, actually, Ernie Shack, so why don't you learn smoke and mirrors for me? Iron Lady getting a promotion, much deserved. Margaret Thatcher, one of the few bright spots on the mission, despite the fact that she did sort of still miss a critical shot. And we're going to go with Executioner. Plus 10 aim, plus 10 critical would have done us in a pretty good stead against that Cyberdisk, actually. And then Helen Deadeye Keller, a much deserved promotion. Keller, the one unit that was not entirely flawless because she did miss 1 shot, but 1 miss is acceptable, Keller, and other than that, you were spot on, so congratulations. We're not giving you Sharpshooter, it's not that good. We're going to give you Damn Good Ground, because I love this ability. I do. So there's our promotions taken care of. We're going to be sending the rest of the team to the fucking hospital. We did pick up Cyberdisk Wreck, 9 Elerium, 10 alloys, 16 weapon fragments. We sported 32 meld, so, I mean, there's that. 32 meld, I mean, that's something. It doesn't decrease our sloppiness, but Canada is safe to continue bringing us the fantastic music of bands like Rush, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Bryan Adams, and Shania Twain. And I, for one, am grateful for those bands. Greatly grateful. Continue to bring us such quality culture, Canada. Also Maple Syrup and the McKenzie Brothers. Those also are on the list.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Go to hell, Optimus Prime. Just go straight to hell. I'm not in the mood for any of your shit. We had a bad mission. Things went wrong. I need a drink, frankly. I'm going to go raid Bradford's stash. I know he keeps like 6 bottles of gin squirreled in his desk. I'm just going to go grab one because I don't honestly think he'll even notice it's gone. So while I nip down there to go find a lime and some tonic to go with Bradford's gin, I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more XCOM on a daily basis, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.